Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my streams. How are we all doing today? And my green screen looks great. Good. I was really worried that I hadn't put it close enough, but I have. How are we all doing today? Do we have questions regarding Voxel? Did you guys have a great weekend? We're on day 2 of the week. Saged, hello. Flavis 1990. Wambo Pambo, hello. One Punk Hazard, hello. Lots of fun people here today. Hello, fun, beautiful people. How are we doing? Chapter Machine, hello. Lovely seeing so many of you here. Anybody that is new here and doesn't know how I usually go about doing my streams, I usually spend about like 5 or so minutes where I'll just say hello to you guys, ask you how you're doing, drink some of my lovely cup of tea in my lovely creepy Jigglypuff mug. I got that at a Comic-Con. I really liked the design. I was like, I'm having that. Yeah, it's creepy like voodoo Jigglypuff with buttons on its eyes. I love it. But yeah, we'll generally have a chat. If you've got like main questions to do with Vox Edit, ask away. Obviously, anybody is welcome to ask any Vox Edit Sandbox question. Doesn't always have to be primarily Sandbox related. Obviously, I like to try and keep. Oh, whoops. Obviously, I like.
Mic off. Mic feed.
Sorry, my headphones just came undone then. Obviously I like to try and keep it as close to Sandboxy related, but if we want to talk about other crypto games or you want to ask me some stuff, then go ahead. Oh wait, what? Then we make 10 giveaway every time. We don't do 10 giveaways. One Punk, don't tell people that. We don't do 10 giveaways, unfortunately. I'm not that rich, come on now. I'm a poor crypto person, but we'll be working on Scruffy. Little Scruffy. We're going to be working on this little dude. Tried to change some of the colouring on his back. I don't know if I want to make it brown or if I want to make it more like a grey colour. Just because it seems, I know they tend to have that colouring, and the images that I do have, which I now need to go find those images. Hello, where are you? Seriously, she messaged me just there. It is. Like she messaged me the other day. I've definitely got images. Okay, so no, it is more of a brownish dark back. It's just the head that's cute and light. So we will. I feel like it's gonna look weird. I'm not gonna lie. I feel it's gonna just be. Maybe if we do it like down here, can we go for like a grey black? What do you guys think? But yeah, anybody have any questions? How did you guys enjoy your weekend? Did you do anything fun at your weekend? Oh, and I will state as well, the NFT giveaways, I feel like I need to do this because I've had a few messages off of people that don't realise that I do them I try and send them out all at once. There's a couple of reasons for this. Usually then it doesn't cost as much gas, like not because I'm bulk sending it, just because I catch gas when it's really low, rather than like trying to be like, oh, it's low, I'll just send it today and I'll send one. It just seems to somehow work out cheaper that way. But also I like to make sure that because I do my taxes for crypto stuff, I need to know exactly what it is that I've sent out. So if I know, oh, on this day I sent out 10 of these, then that's that, and I know that is those being gifted out to people, rather than, oh, I sent 1 out on this day, 1 out on that day, 2 out on this day, and it's a bit all over the place. So generally for my peace of mind, I like to do it once to twice a month, depending on gas prices. If gas prices are ridiculously high, then I won't. I have done 1 lot this month already. I will do a second lot because usually I like to try and do between sort of like 5 to 10, and I was on the lower side of what I usually do, so I only did 5 earlier this month, so just the other day. So I'm going to try and do another lot later on in the month. Group back to the grind. Oh, recouped. Recouped? What were you doing to recoup? Did you have a wild weekend? I feel like you must have had a wild weekend. Right, open that. Then I need to go over here and I'm gonna have to ask like a separate picture. Yeah. Just 1 second, guys. So for anybody that doesn't know, I am making Julia's dog, Scruffy. And yeah, I'm making a little Yorkie. Dr. April, how are you doing? And okay, so what I'm getting from this is it's like black to around about here, blacky grey, and then we go back to the light colours underneath, which is absolutely fine. And just need to see what it looks like this again, just so I can get an idea. I think I need to add, I think that's pretty alright. Color of the legs obviously need changing slightly. But look at the face! The face is my favourite. The face is my absolute favourite. But yeah, my weekend, to be honest, I don't remember much about it. Not because of any like drinking typeness. Just there wasn't a whole lot going on. It was just chilled. It was just chilled. Chilled weekend. Right, so let's add, from what I'm seeing here, it's more like dark along the sides up here. Color you in. And a little bit down this side right here. And I'm guessing probably a little bit. In fact, I'm just gonna color all of this in. Honest. Right down to the little bottom. The little bottom. And it pretty much covers its whole back, looking like that color, and it even goes down some of his back legs. So I'm just gonna do a little bit there. Gonna go around here. Yeah. Okay, and a little bit there. A little bit there. Nope. There. Okay, right, and then I'm going to take that out. We're just going to add some of these bits in. Just give it a little bit of definition. I also don't want it to be like a straight, yeah, it's just gone straight to black right there. I want there to be a little bit of color change happening. It looks so weird. It's so hard to do really good detail when it's a small animal. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is probably better. Less of the light pieces. And maybe even if this one and made this just slightly lighter, because there's a few little dots of grey, so like white graying bits. Maybe just, there we go. Add a bit more. Alpha Pass free giveaway. With what? There's been not even an announcement over Alpha free. I was like, I so hope you're joking. It's like, the thing is though, oh good, you're kidding. You're like, I'm kidding. But, hey Rufu, hope you're having a good day. Or, you know, had a good day and that you are going to have a nice sleep and all of that because you are in Aussie land. Right, I'm just gonna save this because we've got a whole new color going on here with this one. So downloads, V palette, and we're gonna call this Scruffy 2. Save this. And I don't know how I feel about the back. I don't know how I feel. Right, in all fairness, this part of the leg, no, not keen on this. I already know I'm not keen on this part of the leg. Looks too much like the rabbit leg. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move that in there and we're going to see what that looks like. It now looks weird. But, no. If we chop this bit off, if that goes bye-byes, look too bad. And then if we go to this one and we chop this bit off, trim it. Okay, I think that looks a little bit more normal. I think we'll work with it. Let's load the palette up. We get Scruffy number 2. And we are going to start colouring. That's not the right colour. This one. That's too light. I think it's this one. Okay, and we're all going to do this side in that colour. And then Scruffy sort of like fades down. I think probably to that's too light. That's a bit darker. That's light. And that's too light. Where are all my colours? There we go. This one. Fades down to this colour. And we've got the issue with this. Figure it out. Okay, it's actually the lighter brown. My bad. So it's this one. Nope. This one. Lovely. Lovely. Cool. Okay, yeah, that sort of matches that. We've got a little issue there. Hey, Upvote, how you doing? Enjoy your stream, Panda. I'll catch you next streaming. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, give us Alpha 6. Oh, yes, of course. Of course, let me give you Alpha 6. That's reasonable. 100%. See, that's how... Rush Park, that's how you do the joke. You don't say Alpha 3, you say Alpha 6. And then everybody knows that you're joking. You gotta go to the complete other extreme. Is this Julia's pupper? Yeah, well, yeah. Old pupper, but yes. Julia's pupper. But we are still working on, and I'm going to make it magnificent. Will look fantastic. I've got to get the right colors. Okay, legs are still kind of this darker brown, which is great because I could probably do all of that in those tones, which I love. And then we're going to go for the foot. I think as well, I'm going to make the foot a little bit smaller, just based off of what I'm seeing here. I'm going to like just take this straight off. And once again, we're going to go with the darker. It's going to colour the whole thing. And then I think we'll just mix it up. Not that one. There, this one. Like that. Trim it. Okay, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I do think perhaps, I'm just looking at the leg, it's a little bit lighter on the back part of the leg. Oh, why are Yorkies so many colours? So, all of the colours. Julia, your dog has so many colours. And Voxel dogs are super, super small. I can't have too many colours. Are you guys holding cryptos? Nope. What? Wait, what? What's crypto? Tanky, what's crypto? Don't you NFTs me? Tell me what crypto is. Hey, Sparky, where you been? Is Lost Relics still worth to play? Oh, I feel bad. So I used to enjoy Lost Relics. As you may know, some of my older videos are Lost Relics. Really, really enjoyed that. Haven't played it in a super long time. I'd rather not say whether it's... So, I don't play it. Honestly, I can't say yes or no because I don't play it. I don't play it. All the time I bought crypto, it went down. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, sometimes when I buy crypto, it goes down. But I think overall, definitely overall, I'm up. Mana, Alice, Chromia. Oh, Alice. I'm not. No, that game looked not great. Gonna be honest. That game did not pique my interest. Right, load palette, trophy number 2. And I'm trying to look at the colours I've chosen for the upper leg, and I literally don't know. So we're just colouring it all in that same colour next to the white one. And it is is that too bright? Is that the same? Right. If you can't tell if something's the same colour, you can actually turn off the lighting, and then you can definitely tell if it's the same colour or not. That is definitely not the same colour. And you don't get the same shadows and all of that jazz. That is... So what colour is this one? Ah, it's the one next to it. Okay. That's not bad. And to be honest, the paw does need to be the slightly darker one too. So there we go. Lovely. And we'll give it some more definition in a little bit. I actually think I prefer... Yeah, no, I prefer how this was. So I'm going to delete this back section, and we're going to move that right there. And I think I do actually prefer the paw looking like that now that I'm seeing it. Load, scruffy tone number 2. Color it all. Color it all in. Don't you know my neighbor Alice? Yeah, no, I couldn't remember the full name. My neighbor Alice. I wasn't keen on the project. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't something I really felt like I wanted to invest in. I guess that was a good idea, going off of like you saying that you've lost money and stuff. Like it wasn't a project I really felt like I wanted to look into. But yeah, I know of the project. I'm not invested in it. Then I think I went for this. Whoops, that's deleting. I can't remember all the colours I chose, so we're just going for this. I think I actually did this like pretty much for all of that. Seems about right. And then what I did was I went in here. I take the back off? I think I did. Did I? I've totally forgotten. So a good way that you can do this is, no, I moved it in. I can see that's too wide. So I did just move this in. So what I'm going to do is grab this, move the pivot so it's at the back like that. And it's the foot that needs a little chop off the back. I'm going to do a little chop off the back. And I think as well I decided to chop the front bit off too. While I'm in this, might as well grab the colouring. And we'll go with this one for now. Just for now. In TX for 2 weeks to visit fam. Oh, Texas. I was like, TX? Where's TX? Like, what's TX? Transaction? Eve transaction? You were in the blockchain? That's where my mind went. Total normal thing to think. But yeah, that sounds fun. Shimmy you just out slightly so we get the sea fighting. Okay, so we'll go down one more with the colorage. I forgot the whole world doesn't use abbreviations. Not for the not for states, no. Yeah, we don't all know all the states, stuff like that. Ooh, just colouring this top bit in. That's nice. Let's do a little. I said there's like a lighter bit at the back of the leg. Does that seem too light? Yeah, let's go with this one. And yeah. Take a little look. Okay, that looks much lighter, but we'll go with it. Front of the paws I will change, and we'll add some colouring there. We also need to change the tail slightly, and the front legs need to change slightly. And I reckon I am going to add a little bit onto the body. But I'm so happy with the head. The head is the best bit. He left heat and sunshine for cool rain. Right, so what colours? I'm going to go off of the body. What colours did I decide on this? Okay, so that is that one. Okay, remember that one. Remember that one. That one. That one. That one. Right. Okay, yeah, I think the legs are a little bit lighter anyway. We're gonna go with that directly under that colour. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, and then we'll go back to this one. We'll do sort of like this bit in that colour, and then all I'm gonna do, just a couple bits right there. Slight. No, I don't want a lighter. I want just a slight. Actually, that's good. I like that right there. Lovely. Beautiful. Right, and then we're going to come out of it. I think I'm going to have to do the same for up here. I'm going to just grab this one. Yes. Right there. And maybe right there. Just as like a little extra on it. Okay. Then... Oh, we still got like the bottom of the... Oh no, I wanted it slightly darker. Yes, but I think darker than the slightly darker. That's not darker. This one's like... That's lighter. Cool. Cool. I'm really happy I haven't got the colour I need, which means I've got to load this palette, and I hope it doesn't mess up all the colours. It has not. Lovely. Where are you? The slightly darker one. Yes. No. This one. No. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with this one. Or I'm going to make a copy of that, move this over here, paste, going to colour that a little bit, and we're going to make it just slightly dark, ever so, like a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we're going to save this. So we're going to save this. We're going to save it over Scruffy number 2, and we're replacing that. Lovely. And let's go in here. Just load. Scruffy number 2. Now we've got this darker colour. It's beautiful. We're going to colour the whole foot in that. Other than a tiny little section right here and right there. Right there. There we go. Or a little bit darker. No. Nope, too dark. Nope. I think... Nope. I think I'm happy with that. Or... That seems... So I'm going to go with that one. What do you guys think? Notice the more nodes the object, the slower it loads, but 2 minutes seems excessive. Okay, yes. So you need this is the one thing that I've heard a lot back from like cell leads and the people that really understand exactly how to make stuff work with optimization with the nodes. And a lot of people just make like a ton of nodes all in a row and don't actually know how to use nodes correctly. How many nodes do you have? Like, Garnakan, like, what are you making? Like, let me know. What is it that you're doing? Because the maximum for Sandbox, the maximum amount of faces, you see the faces when you're in the animator, the maximum amount of faces up in this corner, you should not be going above 5,000 faces. You should not be going above that. But if you need to figure out a way to optimize how you're doing the skeleton and rigging it up and doing the nodes and stuff, this is why I strongly suggest people take the time out to look at the templates and look at how they are put together. You should always have a controller node. Is it normal that Voxel takes 2 minutes to save / load files? Not really. I've never known it take that long. The only time I get lag on VoxEdit, and even on my old computer, was if I'd done like the biggest volume that I could work in, so 256 voxels by 256 by 256, even 200 by 200. That would usually detailed. I mean, you just saying the word detailed gives me no. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed that. When I want to make detailed eyes, I double size the object, but then it becomes so big. Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, so that's the thing. One voxel will always be one voxel. So doubling it is doubling the actual size. You can only get so much in the size of what you're in, like in terms of detail. So yeah, you can't do like half a voxel size. One voxel will always be one voxel. Is the contest have yes 5k 5,000 every contest, everything to do with the sandbox, it is a max limit of 5,000. Now I do know that we are trying to organize a little bit where within the VoxEdit contest, there was always a link somewhere that would take you to the art guidelines. Those art guidelines are incredibly out of date and more specified for people within the creator fund than what we recommend people to use. And it was getting a little bit confusing because of some like different things that come out. But we do always say 5k max. I am going to quickly. Oh, look, she sent me more pictures of Scruffy. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm done with that. But I am going to find it. It should be in the article. In fact, Easter VoxEdit contest. So, right, so check out your VoxEdit Academy knowledge base by clicking here, so you can check that out and make sure you've read and understood the VoxEdit contest guidelines. So this should take you to the guidelines. And oh, where do you say it? There we go. Your submissions must have see, they need to reword this. Must have a like your submissions shouldn't go above 5,000 face limit. I feel like that's like you must have a maximum face limit of 5,000. You cannot go over 5,000 face limit. These are all these. I did also. I hope they updated this. In fact, I can check as well. Made using VoxEdit. To the theme of the week, yes. The social media, not for your submission must be original entry. Okay, so there was one in there that I asked them to change the wording of it, and I think they did, so that's good. But yeah, just check out those. They should also Oh, there we go. Yes, they did change it. I'm so happy. Before it said that you had to use a template. It made it like you should use a template for your submissions for making entries. You only need to use a template for things like if you're making equipment or wearables, then you need to use a template because that's how it's classed as equipment. You can't make something called equipment without doing it on those. But yeah, I was like, no, people are going to think they have to use the templates when they don't need to. So I'm glad that that's done. And yes, performance guidelines. So this as well will say you have a limit of 5,000 faces per asset, but ideally assets should try to be as far from that limit as the design allows it. Okay. The old art guidelines did say like, oh yes, animated things can go up to 10,000 faces. It's just no, it's always been 5,000. It always will be 5,000. The only reason we had that in the art guidelines, as mentioned before, was it was more geared towards people in the creator fund. And if anybody was making like a ginormous asset, like literally huge, that you would only be placing one of those in a game, then it was allowed that you could go up to that limit, but it was incredibly rare that anybody would make an asset like that or be asked to make an asset like that. So yeah, 5,000. Can you talk a bit about collision and how to play around with them? Yeah, we can talk about collisions. So, let's talk about collisions. Oh, where's my energy? Someone give me energy. Could be the problem just wanted to know if it was normal. I'm gonna say no, but if you wanted to send me a message, obviously I don't DM on Discord, but if you wanted to send me a message and you send me what your skeleton looks like all of the nodes on it and everything, then maybe I can help you out if it is that issue. If it's because you got so many nodes, maybe I can help. Poof, that's your energy. Oh, got the energy, thank you. Red Bull, I hate it. No. Too much Jaeger bombs in my very, 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 very early 20s, like between the ages of 18 and 21, a lot of Jaeger bombs, like a lot. So nope, can't do Red Bull anymore. I'm not sure if like that sort of drink translates everywhere. Basically, Jägermeister in a shot, and you drop it into about, I don't know, that much Red Bull, and you knock it back, down it. We know, yes, perfect. Some people know it. Great. Right, collisions. First thing, with collisions, one, I have videos on collisions, by the way, and for simple simple assets like a chair or something, I will link you a video that I made on, oh wait, did I do it on my account or did I do it for the Sandbox? I don't know anymore. I'm getting so confused with what videos I make for who. Okay, it's not on mine. It's on the Sandbox's. I guess I'm linking the Sandbox's video to you guys. I still made it, but I guess I'm just linking that to you guys. Give me a second to find it. Show Sandbox. And videos. Where are you? Collision, there we go. And sorry that you can also hear the background of that. Right, there you go. That teaches you, like, if you wanted to make a chair and how to break that apart to avoid collision. But generally, number one tip, anything animated. Anything with any type of animation. By type of animation, I mean, like, fully fledged, like, walking, eating type animation where there's movement. A collision box, even if you have broken down everything absolutely perfectly, it will be then put back into a collision box. So this little doggy. Or, as an example, if you've been, like, if you played in the alpha and you were on whichever one had, like, the Walking Dead people going, like, the Villa Deluxe. There's like a deer or horse or something, and you literally, if you try and jump on top of it, you're floating on top of its back. Like, you are just stood in the middle of the air, basically. And that's because of the collision, and it goes around the entire asset. Around it all, because there is animation. So for this dog, if somebody tried to jump on top of the dog's back for whatever weird reason, then you would be stood like where the top of the ears are. You would be stood around about here. It also goes from the motion of the animation as example. Assignments, February, mini fridge. Right, as an example, this mini fridge, you would think, hey, this is all broken down. We've got the door, we got everything. This is all broken down, so this should be perfect. No, I've got different animation on here. I've got both moving animations and static animations. So my idle, static, doesn't do anything. My open is static. There's no actual opening. It's just a static animation. This now will put a collision box round the entire animated area. So there will now be a collision box right from this corner down and around this area. Let me show you what I can do this. I can drag that right here. So there will now be a collision box around this up to the top like that. So if you stood on top of it, you would have all this void space right here, but you don't fall through that void space. Yeah, so it's on the VoxEdit Gitbook, so if I can get the VoxEdit Gitbook up for you guys, I will just link the VoxEdit Gitbook, and it's on the category Performance. Appreciate it. I wrote most of that, some of it I refurbed already given information, and I've refurbished it and updated it a little, but a lot of it I wrote and did the animations and the GIFs all myself, so if you guys could love it, that would be great. I don't think there's an actual love button on there. Is there like a like? Can you like pages? I don't think you can. But if you can give it some real good click-through rates, that would be just beautiful. You know, keep it open, have it on there, click another page. Make those analytics look great. So all of this, you would not be able to get there, okay? So when something's animated, it will put that whole animation space in a little box. I don't want to save this. And same for, so closing, we've got a closing animation going from there. We've got closed, idle, open, opening. So yeah, that's how that works. And I think that covers most things. Oh, so yeah, if you do want to know how to break certain assets down, if there's no movement involved, like chairs or rooms, if you want to know how to make a room that you can enter, so if you want to have like a pre-built room, think like Sims, you could just place the room down, then I've got tons of videos on me making rooms for you guys. So many videos on rooms. And they say, watch out for, what do they mean? They said, watch out for it. For collisions? Yes. What, like, so, basically, when they say, like, watch out for collisions, they're saying, as an example, somebody sent me some of their work, sort of saying, like, is this okay? And I tried to give them some feedback. I'm not going to show their stuff. I don't think they're in the stream, and I feel like it's a little bit unfair to show their work without their permission. But they sent it, and they were like, hey, I've got this animation happening here. Is that okay? And I was like, animation's great. But basically what they had got was they had a sort of like a grass-type floor with, like, a tree, an Easter-themed character, and, like, a couple of little signs and, like, a little fence around some of the area. And I explained to them that the animation, although, yes, is absolutely fine to have, that they do need to bear in mind if they're trying to make it look more like a little scene, because there is animation happening on it. If it's placed in a game, then the player will not be able to walk up onto that plain grass space that looks like it should be. You should be able to walk onto it. So you just need to watch out for your collisions. always test them, so you're able to obviously upload these to your inventory and go test them within Game Maker. Make sure they look right, make sure the sizing is correct, make sure everything is working correctly. Also, whenever you do animation, static or moving, as you can see from my static animations, one single keyframe, so from 0 to just the one little line mark, move the arrowhead there and press this diamond button, and that does all of the same keyframe for all of your nodes. If you clicked on the top node, if you click down here, then it will just do it for that one. If I click on the door, it'll do it for all those. But yeah, have a control node. And for any moving animation, even if all the parts aren't moving, find where your animation ends, move your arrowhead right there, and press the diamond again. So you need to have all of that. Did you have done tutorials about professional animation tips? I want to do some recolor, change object color in animation and voxel disappear, for example. So I've done a lot about how to make voxels disappear. In terms of recolor, you would basically need to have that same object, perhaps broken up. We do ask that people try not to hide assets underground level. If you're going to do something where something's going to appear, you should hide them. I've got a good example of hiding ones, which I will find. Basement. This one. Right, so we've got this. Standard cauldron, idle, nothing's happening. We see this, we've got this whole big space right here. Looks absolutely fine, looks a little bit gross. Some frog's legs, some worms, some weird stuff going on. And then we have empty. So what's actually happening is I have these sections that are the liquid that have been broken up and placed inside of this, which if your object that you want to change the color of, you are going to need to break that down into sections so you can then make pieces hide within other pieces. Usually I would suggest you most likely, depending on what you're trying to change color, if it's like a box, super easy, you would just make that like one extra voxel thicker either way, and then you don't need to worry too much about collision because nobody's really going to pay that much attention to one additional voxel that their character may be stood on top of. For review, I have it in my inventory. So I can't personally see your inventory, but you can send it to me on Discord. I'll take a little look if you want me to have a look at it on Discord. I'm happy to do that. And then I have an actual animation of stuff happening. So I've got all these other pieces hiding inside. So all of this is hiding within this cauldron right here. Everything's hiding in here. So you need to make sure if you're wanting to do a color change, you can't actually change the color of the voxels within an animation. You would have to have a separate model to be that color change. So I can't like just without making a second cauldron and breaking it up and placing it inside of it, I can't make that cauldron change color. What I have done is for my bookcase, which I am super proud of, and I will shout this to the high heavens because I love it so much, my multi-bookcase, I have done something similar. So we got simple bookcase. This is all one asset, and I've got numerous variations in different colors right there. And I would like to say that this asset only has 505 faces. All of this under 1,000 faces. I've had people say, oh, but you can't get like high detailed or good quality stuff like below 5,000 faces. My bookcase. I give you my bookcase. Hey, Half Dork, how you doing? I saw that you liked the backstory I gave my character. Thank you. You can just, yeah, you can send me a GIF of your design. You can just take a couple of screenshots. Depends exactly what it is that you want you wanna show me. Basically, it's good material. Maybe I'll use it. I'm pretty sure you will use it. You said, hey, that's good material. I can use this. I'm pretty sure you're going to use it. I also kind of tried to think of something that you could potentially use. Because I was really like, okay, I've got the basics of my character. My character likes to drink, and she's not that smart because the intelligence roll was absolute horse. And so I was like, so she doesn't want to take over the family business. She wants to go on an adventure. She's a bit of a criminal, but not too much of a criminal. And I was like, she's got to have a little bit more to her. So I was like, okay, gotta think of a backstory. I was like, why has she gone? I was like, it makes sense. She still wants to go for this, but while she's adventuring, she's heard rumors. Yeah, you're like, I will definitely use it. I love making backstories. I could make backstories for everyone if they wanted. If they're like, I don't understand my backstory, I'd be like, I will give you one. I will give you purpose in your D&D life. Let me do it. I just like backstories so much. Not that weird, is it? I don't think it's that weird. That's too light. Where's the correct colour? We're going back to Scruffy, guys. I've got to finish making Scruffy. You keep distracting me. Is this the right one? Right, load palette. Sorry, guys. I've got to make Scruffy. Who would like to see Scruffy as... I can't remember. As an asset. Right, I've got to see what colours I used. I can't remember. Right, I used the one under the light pink and then the one next to the white. Beautiful. Right. Yes, I used the right one. Yay. Just make sure I've got it all. And then we're going to go boop. Boop. Right, and a backstory will only improve your roleplay, in my opinion. I believe you. Fully believe you. I am 100% with you. I am down to backstory. But also, I want to bother you too much with D&D stuff. I'm like, I want to talk to Half Dork about D&D, but also, Half Dork has a life, and technically so should I, doing work. But D&D. It's a little bit like when I first started doing, World of Warcraft! It's like when I did like the trial version of World of Warcraft. That left my mind completely. I'm like, what was it called? What did I do with my life at some point? Yeah, and I got fully engrossed in that. I could have been lost for days. I do love D&D. You are such a, like, I feel like I have super looked out with, like, how amazing of a DM you are. Like, you do voices, you are so good at storytelling, and I know you don't pay attention to the chat when you're DMing and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's Sparky. We were saying that we both would love to just have you read stories to us. Oh, you DM'd me some media. DM'd me some media! Where? Where did you DM? You didn't Discord DM me. Where did you DM me? Where is it? Discord? It's not come up in Discord. I have no DMs. Unless your name is Dan Licks Toes. Which I kind of feel like maybe it's not. Maybe it'll take a while to just pop up. Well, I'll wait a minute. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're not that person. You are upvote. Upvote, why is your thing not coming? Are you sure you DM'd me? My name's Panda Pops. Just in case you don't know. You have the green hair pick. Yes, I do. I do. Where I'm like melding in. You will know because I am PandaPops8146. Also, you should be able to find my staff name on Discord. But we'll have another look in a little bit. I gotta do this. Yeah, his voices are wicked. They are wicked, amazing. And we should all be super, super grateful for Half Dork making my dream come true of being able to play D&D, because this is pretty much what he's done. He made my dream come true, and I will be forever grateful. But also, I will be there on Friday, but I'm gonna be not on holiday. I'm gonna be in a hotel. It's not like a holiday. I'm just going to the city for a couple of days. I'm having my laptop with me, my partner's laptop with me, and I will be D&Ding in a hotel room. Hopefully the connection will be fine. If not, I have pretty good connection on my mobile, so like a lot of internet data on my mobile. So if I need to, I'll tether to my mobile, and it shall be fine. But I will be there. Alright, where is the correct colorage? That one, that's the correct colorage. Okay, pretty happy with that. Back legs are a little bit darker, and I'm happy about that. I think they do need to be a little bit lighter, though. I'm gonna have a little look. Oh, there you are, vote. It did. It took me. It took a little while to come through. Being slow. Don't know why. Oh, wait. No, that's not why it's being slow. Did someone clip? Who clipped? What clip? Me clip? I will have to look. Oh, oh no! Go West. That's hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's funny. Anyway, I'm looking. I've got to look at pictures of Scruffy to make sure I get the leg colorage right. Okay, no, the hind legs are like so much lighter. Oh my gosh, different lighting makes Scruffy look so different. Okay, we're gonna go for this one, I think. A little bit paler. Not that pale. That pale. Got a winner. Right, we got a great winner. For the back leg. Right, now this little bit. Come on, Scruffy. You're gonna look beautiful. Smile for the camera, Scruff. Smile for the camera. And I think as well, maybe just like one random light patch. Just right there. Two random light patches. I love it. Actually, no, one. Have a little look. Aw, cutie! Little cutie patootie. Right, and then this section of the leg. I'm gonna go a little lighter right here, because it does need to be lighter. So add some of these lighter bits. Then it starts to get a little bit darker. So then we're gonna go for this one right there, a little bit there, and slight little darkness there. Lovely. Add a little bit there. Add a little bit there. That's gorgeous. You're beautiful, Scruffy. Absolutely beautiful. Little white bit right there, and under bit. Oh, Scruffy, you're so beautiful. Dan licks. Oh, just Dan. Yeah, just Dan. It's just Dan. Go West. Convince me to clip out your woohoos from yesterday. I don't mind. The woohoos were funny. I thought the woohoos were funny that you guys were clipping them. I wasn't mad. Right, I now need to, so we've gone for that one and one under the lighter pink. How do you download the clips? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should know, I really don't. I don't know enough about Twitch clips or anything. I am so smart. Right, under the slight pink. Gotta redo the legs. I was hoping to get some animation and stuff on little Papa right here. Little Sparky. Scruffy. Why Sparky Snickles on my mind? And I've completely forgotten what colours I went for. Right. So we've gone 4. We've gone 2 for the light, and then we go to the next one with a little dot, and the top one is still the dark colour. Beautiful. Scruffy. It is Scruffy. You little Scruffy. Right. So 2 of that colour. 1, 2, then we go right here. All right, let's just do all of that. All of that, this lighter color. Then we go up, add a few little darker-ish colors, maybe. Oh yes, even a darker brown right there. We'll add like a little white, a little bit cute. Maybe. Oh yes, that one looks good. I like that. Hello, and I'm pretty happy. Are we happy? I think we're happy. I'm happy. Okay. And that looks cute. That looks cute. You look cute. And then on this, we do the lighter, slightly darker, and then the darker. Okay, cool. We can make this work. I've got this. Right. We're gonna go for this one. Is this the right one? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, so it's the lighter under the more fresher pink, and then we go to the one next to the white. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, fresher pink. Pink. There we go. The sort of fresh pink. And we go hello to this section, and maybe add a little bit right there. Then we go to this side, and we're like, hello, color. Lovely to meet you. That might be a little bit much, so let's just, bring that down a tone. And then we go hello, the darker colours. And we just add a few of these. We're a touch of that one right there, and a little bit right there, and a little touch right there. Lovely. Right. Beautiful. Okay, now let's just make sure that there is no Z fighting. So I am looking at it. So I've I've missed the underside. Silly underside. Sorry for sharing links. Don't be sorry for sharing. Oh, yes, half dork. Don't share. Naughty half dork. How very dare you? I don't know. Oh, you DM'd me the woohoo short clip on Discord? Everybody's DMing me on Discord. Right, upvote. I've got, like, your message, but I haven't got any, like, videos or anything from you. So, maybe try sending it again? Because I've got stuff from Half Dork. Alright, thank you for the woohoos. Can't wait to cringe at myself being totally weird. Yes, I love cringing at myself. I don't. It makes me super nervous, but I appreciate it. There we go. Oh, okay, right. They've all come through. Oh, interesting. I like this. Are you happy with me sharing this? Yeah. Are you happy for me to share this? Because this is how people can make a scene and not worry about collision. Let me know. Yes, feel free. Oh, feel free to be as brutal, but I don't want to be brutal. I like it. Have you got animation happening? I can just see you moving the camera. I would, if you've not got animation, put animation, but are you happy for, oh wait, there is animation on this one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, interesting. Unleash your brutality. Yes, a little. I can oh wait, you got a little animation. Are you wait. I still need, yeah, just moving arms and knitting. Can I show people this on stream? I need your permission. I need you to actually go, yes, feel free to show this. Yes, right, great. I can show you guys. So there is, whoops, that's not how we do, right, open original. So we've got this, which I can't really zoom in on, but you're spinning around. The guy's head's moving. His foot's doing a little tap. I am assuming you've just done linear movement. So by that, I mean, if I just go here. So when you look on, zoom in. When you look on these little bits for your movement, are they all just linear, or have you done some of these? Because some of that movement would look better if maybe you use this one, which is like ease in, so it moves slow and then quickens to the end. We've got this where I can't explain this other than going, it goes like, so it goes, it's like a little wave. It goes like, that's how I describe it. Please don't judge me. Yeah, so I would suggest maybe play about with some of these different ones. This one is pretty much, it's like just a quick movement, like a quick zigzag. So it's stationary at that point, and then it'll just jump straight up to the next point. But overall, I really want to share this without having to share my whole screen, but I guess I'm going to have to. So, right, let's go through this a little bit. Okay, one, I do love how you've done like the trousers here. However, I will say that patterns like that can sort of deter the eyes slightly from everything that's going on. I prefer the granny's skirt, I think that might be, or trousers, than his. I would say if you did his all in the green with just the brown, like, stripes going down would look better, or just, like, patches of the brown, rather than, oh, she's wearing pants too. Yeah, but that I would prefer. I would also, perhaps, you've got him with an ice cream in his hand. I'd like to see that ice cream go to his mouth. You could even, I'm looking at this, your faces are on the higher side, but you can get away with this. I would cut the top of that ice cream, make the green its own thing, and have him move that cone up to his mouth. The green would have to be a child node from the cone, so it stays attached, and you'd have the cone go up to his mouth, and then you would make that that ice cream, the top of the ice cream, like, disappear, and he can move his cone down, or you can make, like, the ice cream drop on his leg, or something like that. Or you can generally just have the cone go up to his mouth as if he's eating it, no issue. Generally, I actually really do like this. It's really different. Like, I've not really seen anybody do, like, old people. Like, I haven't seen, like, proper old grandparent type assets, which is why I'm, like, low-key in love with this. The bench, if you're trying to give, like, that shadow effect as if there's a gap between the slates, I would suggest doing it in a slightly darker color than the one that you've got going on there. I would maybe make that just a slight color darker. That should be an egg. Watch, this should be an egg. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought it was an ice cream. Maybe get him to put the egg in the basket. I don't know. It looks it's a little bit odd with the animation for him to not be doing anything with the egg or the basket, but she's knitting. I would say the animation for her knitting is perhaps just a little too quick. Slow it down slightly. But yeah, I would 100% play about with those, instead of just using linear, play about with how you can make the movement look more natural overall. Yeah, I'll do one more review if you send it to me. To add animation and resubmit for the contest? Yes. So if you resubmit something that basically looks exactly like the same asset, we will always take the newer version, just in case like you've wanted to update something or something like that. Yeah, we'll take the newer version. Oh yes, yeah. There may be Z fighting with like the pants and stuff like that. Good catch. Good catch. Upvote. Be careful with that. Don't send link in chat. You need to like either message me on Twitter or you need to DM me on Discord. But don't send stuff in chat because I will not click it. Right, little pupper, let's do your tail. You're gonna have different colored tail now, so load our newest palette. Oh, that's perfect. That's already changed it to exactly what I need it to change to. And I gotta look at his little tail again. Where's your little tail? Show me your butt. This is so hard. Why do Yorkies have such tiny tails? Okay. Alright, I think that works nicely. Right. They're almost my How have I only been streaming for an hour? No, I refuse to believe I've only been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. Another half an hour and then tea break time. Sent your link on Discord. I will have a look. Whoops. Okay, right. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's cute. Little scene that you've made. Okay, if you don't mind me sharing. But we need to go back. One, I feel like I like the whole scene that you've got here a lot more than I like just the bunny. So very, very good bunny. I would say maybe the movement seems a little off in the animator. You've not sent that much for me to really fully be able to review. I would like maybe the ears to move a little bit more. Maybe a little bit extra color going on there, like a few different like patches maybe. I really, really like the cheeks that you've done, the style of the eyes, and are those eyebrows that he's got? Love the little eyebrows. Little pink tail. I would maybe do the tail slightly brighter pink. But yeah, I would like to see maybe the ears moving. It's really hard to get an indication on how you've done the movement properly, just because I'm not seeing enough actual movement animation. Oh, and also the animation, his legs are going underground. You don't want that. Don't have the legs going under the ground. Yeah, look, all of that is underground level. You don't want that. You don't want that underground. You want everything to be touching that floor space. So where these lines are, that's the top of the floor. So yeah, you want that above, like on the floor. That animation needs to be happening on the floor, and his legs are going through like that. Half his legs are missing now. Like they would be in the ground. So yeah, I would move your rabbit up a little bit. Yeah, if you've done it correctly, and I tell people this all the time, always make a control node. Always, always, always have a control node, because if your asset happens to be slightly, is it underground? So even right there, your asset is actually still slightly underground. So if you've got the control node that you should have, you can just raise the control node up so he's level with the ground, and then it would just be a case of perhaps just reanimating a few bits, which I would suggest anyway to make it look more natural. And I would also suggest having a couple of different animations on this guy. Maybe even, because you've got the cute eyes going on, maybe have like the eyebrows separate, have the eyebrows do a little wiggle, have the ears move. You've got a lot that you can do with that, but overall, super cute. Really like it. Really like what you've got set up here. But yeah, also when you send in your gift for the contest, please make sure, because this is an issue we've had with some of our previous ones, or at least that I've noticed, and this is why I'm going to be making a few changes to future contests now that I'm more in charge of them. And that's whatever it looks like when you upload it and you see that image, generally that is what people are going to be voting on, what that looks like. So yeah, just make sure you've got a very good view of what it looks like straight up, because there's been a few people that unfortunately their asset wasn't actually showing the whole of their asset for that. But I think this is a very, very nice little rabbit. But it does need to be above ground. 5k face limit. Yes, 5k face limit. 5k face limit. That's because of Z fighting. Yes. Please, please. Oh, that's what I was going to show you guys as well. How you can move certain things to avoid Z fighting. Now, with like the humans and stuff, a little bit more annoying, the medium humans, just because there's a lot of animation on those guys. But for the things like this, like small mammal that I've got going on here, or the small mammal template, all you need to do, and I did this a little bit earlier, so this was originally right here, which meant we can't even get it exactly on. No issue there. But you just need to move it ever so slightly, like, oh, there we go, we got 0.1, so instead of it being on 0, and see that, right, we've got all that Z fighting. All I'm doing is I'm grabbing this and just moving it to that 0.1 mark, and then I'm going to send to all, so it'll send that to the start position. It does mean for, like, if I go to eat, I do need to like go to every single one of these points and make sure I am moving them all correctly. It can happen for the foot as well. I might need to move. The foot should be fine, but you want to be going through every single one of those animations and making sure you haven't got the Z fighting happening. About this too, how can I move object which animated when I move it's coming back to place because of animation? You need to do it on every animation point. You can do the start one, so you can move your arrowhead to the start. So if you've got this leg, like I've got this leg positioned, and I can click here and click send to all, so it will send at that 0 point, it will send that point to all of them. And then it would just be a case of me having to move it to every single one of those lines and moving all of this every single time. Which can, yes, be quite a bit annoying and time consuming, but it is something that you should be prepared to do. Either that or you need to redo all of the animation for yourself again. And trust me, this is quicker than having to redo all of the animation. And then what you do want as well is, for a good loop, especially if you've been moving things, make sure that you go you click copy, and you go to the end frame and you click paste. And then it will loop very nicely and you won't have it be janky. Where's the easy button? That is the easy button. That is the easy one. For example, that same rabbit was underground. How to move it up a bit. Okay, so they should have a controller. That seemed like a rabbit that they had made themselves. Hopefully they made a controller or control node. You can call it control node. Just something that everything else is coming off of. So from your root, you make your control node, and then everything comes off of that control node. Okay, so for this, the body comes off of that, and then other things are coming off of the body. So we've got the head, but then we've got the ears. So the head is the child node of the body, but the ears are the child node of the head. And then I've got the collar as the child node of the head, and the middle, the child node of the collar. So they all move as one. Unfortunately, these need to be here. And I need to select both of those, select send to all, so when I go here, it has not sent. Why did you not go? Oh, because all of this isn't. Okay, my bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down all of this, see all of that, and I'm going to click send to all. So now, why are you in that position? Why are you sat up? I've got to go through all of this now. I literally don't know why this thing is sat up. Right, there we go. Right, you're in the right place. But you move back. Cool. And then all I would do is I would copy all of these lovely start nodes. Copy, go to the end, and click paste. So at least the beginning and the end are the same, but I do need to edit the animation because I've done this off of the rabbit template. We have to do it all ourselves from scratch. I mean, no, there's some of it like this. Okay, I'm on idle. So I want the body to stay in that position. So I'm actually gonna take that out. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna paste that right there. Everything else is moving, which is not great. Which makes it a lot harder for me to know exactly what I want to do. Idle is probably the easiest one for me to animate, to be honest. But this is gonna take forever. I just want to get the car. I want to get Scruffy done. I want to get Scruffy done. Oh, I've got to finish Scruffy, guys. Right. Let's get some pictures of Scruffy up on my screen. Scruffy, why do you have to be such a pain? I'm joking. You're lovely, Scruffy. I adore you. Lovely. And yeah, probably going to have to select this color. I don't know if I've got it for the ears. Hopefully I do. Select the ears. I think I do. I think that's the right color. That seems like the right color. I'm going to do it for the bottom part. Yeah. Same for this one. Do it for the bottom. No, we don't have to worry about the Z fighting for that. That's lovely. Right, things like the ears, I probably will just animate those fully by myself. You miss Meta Dungeon? I miss Race Maze. Why doesn't Vox Edit have hotkeys for copy and paste like every other program? Maybe it's coming. But yeah, no, we don't have any. Sorry. Race Maze was the best. It was legit the most amazing. No one can disagree with me. For fear of punishment, because I will punish you if you disagree. I won't punish you, but I will. Oh, half dork, are you there? Half dork, half dork, half dork, half dork, half dork. So, I was doing some like looking into finesse type weapons. If you're there, I hope you're there. Hi. Right, so I was looking at some finesse type weapons. Sorry, I'm getting really excited. And I didn't realize that I can have a whip. So I want a whip. That's my aim. Is I'm gonna get a whip in D&D at some point. I just wanted to make you aware of that because I really wanted, because for me to do my stealth, whatever, like little special thing that I get to do because I'm a rogue, the little stealthy thing, whatever it is, it's like it's gotta be with a finesse weapon. So yeah, I was like, okay, what other finesse weapons are there? And I was looking through all of them. I don't know if there's other special finesse weapons, but I was looking through a bunch of them. I was like, okay, where are the finesse ones? And then whip came up. I was like, yes! So, you now that I've said that, you probably, oh wait, what? Whip your hair back and forth. I don't have much hair. Like, my hair's quite short. As long as you don't whip your hair. I didn't think about doing that. But can I not just do it, to Lucas, aka Lex? Oh no, he just doesn't even go as Lex anymore. Xander, when he's clearly being a complete and utter idiot, trying to, ask inappropriate questions for certain situations, which I actually low-key find hilarious, that he's just being super inappropriate. Some of the hosts could use a good whipping. I mean, I feel a little bit bad for Game Dizzy having to witness me go and attempt to loot it, because he's a giant bear, and I'm just there going like, I'm going to attempt to loot this wolf, and obviously I couldn't. The wolf didn't have pockets. Who knew? But I did manage to pull some claws off. So yeah. I have faces down to, oh, well done, the struggle is real. Do you want to send 0x got a minute? Or just got a minute? If you want to, like, send me, like, maybe your thing, if you want me to give you a tip on the best way you could probably reduce those, I would be happy to give you some tips. Your name, maybe Alexander, because I wanted to call him Lex. That is amazing. I adore that. I wasn't allowed to name my my son the name I wanted, mainly because my partner was like, people will think he's named after, Logan from X-Men, and I was like, well, one, he's not, I just really like the name, and I didn't get to call him Logan. But also, what would be wrong with that? Nobody would be mad at that. Nobody would be mad. Type of experience will be social, single player, multiplayer, event, and commercial. I can't think of any other experience that won't fit into these. I think will be social, single player, multi. Oh wait, you're saying, oh, these are it's like social, single player, multiplayer, event, and commercial. Yeah, I could see that. I like Logan for a girl. I do like Logan for a girl as well. Right, is there... I haven't really got a full underbelly of Scruffy, so I'm gonna have to use my imagination. I definitely see, like, little bits of white on the side, so... Oh, I feel like that's too light. What about... Oh, that's lovely. Hello. Hello, little one. Add that. Right. Well, hello. I don't know why I'm saying hello. I've gone weird. I've gone totally weird. I've lost my mind. absolutely gone doolally. I blame you guys. It's all your fault. But seriously, I want a whip. I want a whip. And okay, I promise I won't whip any of the team members. Much. Whips are cheap. Great. I will find a merchant. I never found out what Cullis sold. Kibble sells potions. We totally ignored Cullis. Poor Cullis. Didn't even know if they were there for any reason other than having a drink. They could have really needed our help and we were just like, nope. Not today. Kibbles and Cullis. But oh no. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, it's gonna be fun. He just exclusively sells whips. 100%. Yeah, I'm seriously half dork. I 100% appreciate you so much. Thank you for allowing me to D&D. Because I was proper. I don't want to say I cried, but I was a little upset when I found out that obviously I understand that like getting people time and everything is really, really hard, but it really seemed like a lot of people in my town really, really wanted to do it, and it seemed like we all agreed on a day and a time that worked for everyone, and then it just happened that like the day before, everyone's like, oh no, I've got this on, I've got that on. It's just like, oh, there's literally just 3 of us, including the DM, that actually can do it now. So yeah, I was proper upset. Cat Ninetails whip, yes. But research them, yes. Sparky knows. Then you've got like the general riding crop type. Whichever Final Fantasy it is, Quintus, aka Kinky Teacher, that I call her, because she is a kinky teacher, because she's got a whip, and she's the teacher. So she has a whip, can't remember which whip she has. Bayonetta, I think she, on Bayonetta the game, if you played that, I think she had a whip. Well, there's definitely some sort of, I'm gonna check, this is the first Bayonetta. Yeah, she does have a whip on Bayonetta. I've just double checked it. I like her whip. Her whip's cool. But yeah, if you've ever played Bayonetta, whoa, that is a good game. Wait, sounds good ahead of time, but cancel in the moment. Well, no, because a lot of them go to, so there's like a board game, like it's part of the games club, so they all do like a bunch of stuff anyway. They go to like the board game club, they go to the Warhammer club on like Saturday afternoons. So like they're not like introverts. They're just a little introverted, I guess. I don't know. I think Catwoman would be the perfect example of a stealthy character armed with a whip. I believe you. I am Catwoman. No, still good. I can't be Catwoman. There's already a Catwoman. But Catwoman. But I've got to leave some secrets for you guys though, because I'm not gonna spoil like my whole character's backstory and all of that. I'm not Catwoman. I'm not gonna be I don't want to be Catwoman, but that's also really cool. So thank you. But no to me being Catwoman. Half Dork, really? Parody characters are your favorite? I would never have guessed. And please do tell me that, like, because you had Timmy and whatever his name was, Timmy and Pumbo, and the bad guy was Sakaar. Where's Simba? Or Simbina? Simbanoa? I don't know. Isn't Joe's character a cat? Joe's character is a cat. Yes, he is a cat. What's a Pumbo? It was the character of two dock workers. Well, it was Pumbo and Timmy, the dock workers, and Sakaar, the shady guy. Sakaar runs the second. Oh, my notes are awful. This is how my notes. I didn't realize how bad I wrote this. I clearly wrote words that I heard in no particular order. Right. I'm gonna read this to you. Sakaar runs Second Or Old Manors Vandals Guild, other name Weavers Guild, Shady Salt Mines. That's how that goes. Thieves Guild factions, regulars then regulars, and then just dash sewers, and then Sakaar runs Second Or Old Manors. Oh, one! It's not or! It's one! He runs second one. I can't read my spelling. He runs the second one at the old manor. Garen Manor. One. I was like, what's the ores? I was like, I'm sure he wasn't dealing an ore, but then salt mines is right there, so that made sense in my head. But yeah, he runs second one. Yeah, dash sewers. It really is. It's like, it goes Thieves Guild, dash factions, dash regulars, dash sewers. And then it's just Sakaar. Oh, and then Skipper, dash orphan. And then I drew a sad face. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Yeah. Oh, and I drew the Penn State symbol as well. The EY's state. Oh, yeah. Gerton, the farmer. I didn't write this down, but I do remember he has 8 children, and I don't think we know whether or not he actually has multiple wives, or he just said he had multiple wives, but he has 8 children. And I just remember that he has 8 children. And I stole the stone from his pocket, his lucky stone. Can't remember what it was now without looking back, but I stole some sort of gem from his pocket, which I was really happy with. So many kids. Well, 8 isn't that big, really. I wouldn't want 8, definitely not. But my nan is the youngest of 13, 14. I forget how many there actually were, but she's the youngest. So some had died. Well, some had died as children. Some were very close to death when she was young. Family jewels. I stole his family jewels. No, it was just his lucky rock. That's what Half Dork said. It was just his lucky rock. I didn't need to feel bad about having it. Right. Are we happy with Scruffy's look? I'm pretty happy with Scruffy's look. I'm not gonna lie. I do need to. Right. That's moved out. That's moved out. I think the bottom of the foot's fine. You, I believe, is moved out enough that I don't have to worry. That looks that enough. And everything else looks great. Had 21 kids. Whoa, that's a lot. You're a farmer in medieval times, kids are free labor. That is very, very true. But, I mean, I didn't see him sending his kids to go battle the wolves. Scruffy's tail. Scruffy's tail? Here's Scruffy's tail. Do I need to make it a little bit more obvious? Okay, we'll make Scruffy's tail a little bit more obvious. So I'm gonna add. That's a darker color. I'll just add like that. Maybe I can't see Scruffy's tail properly. Oh wait, I do have a better. Okay, it's a little bit darker at the tip. That's what she said. That's a rude joke that I shouldn't be saying online because it's naughty. There we go. Right. And because I'm feeling pretty happy with this, I'm going to do a child node off of this, and I'm just going to do this tail too. And I am going to get the tail, and I'm going to call this tail 2. Then I'm going to edit it. You go loop, loop, loop. Yes, I'm happy with how that looks. And let's set to the floor. There we go. Pretty happy with that. Set back to the floor. Lovely. And scroll down to the tail, tail number 2. And then, because we haven't got many nodes on Scruffy, I feel like we can do this. Actually, go back up, right? And you... There. Lovely. Rotate you. Should have rotated, actually. No, go back. Go back. Right. Rotate you first. Rotate you that way. Then I'm going to rotate you that way. Your little tilt up. Go loop, loop, and bit in, down, there. Right. Oh, tilt you up just a little bit more. There. So then it just looks like it's got a little bit coming off its tail. There's character to his tail. His character has tail. His tail has character. Actually disappear at animation right, like it seems to deleted, so you can make things disappear inside of your assets. You can't actually like make it like invisible like out in the open, but you can hide things inside of other things. Okay, go fast. So it looks like it's just disappearing. Yeah, you can. Do I have a fast one? I think I do. Delete this equipment, plants, toilets, fireplace. Right. This is my small fireplace. I don't even know if this is like my final fireplace. But okay, so right here. So we've got, I'm just going to click on this so you can see, and I'm going to do this real slow. So we got this little spark coming out, and it falls, and it falls down. Actually, this one doesn't disappear for a while. Neither does that one. Right, never mind. And it just sits there for a little while, and then single keyframe disappears. And I've got it happening where it appears as well. So it's inside, and then one keyframe, it appears out, and it falls down. I've got to have others. Right, okay. No, where are my other ones that disappear almost straight away? Here we go. That one disappears inside. So this one appears, starts falling, and then single keyframe, and then it appears all the way over here. So you see we had it over there, and then it's hidden inside the asset. Single keyframe, it appears right over here, and then falls, sits down there, stays, and then single keyframe disappears. And I think I've got smoke that does this. The smoke's probably a better one. So the smoke's inside, single keyframe, boom, it's right there. Like single, right there. And then it floats up, it goes up into the chimney, so it gets to this point, and then single keyframe, it's all the way back down here, and then it slowly starts to rise and does the same again. Fade away instead of insta disappearing. Not really. Like, well, I could, yeah, you could make it fade into it, so maybe for the fireplace, did I do any with the sparks, but kind of... Oh, okay, the actual little fire bits. So these little guys, so they're like hidden. You can't see them. They're hidden, and then they like pop out just slightly, and then they kind of just come into existence, have a little dance, And yes, this is the old version. This isn't the finished one because then they're meant to like flitter back down. They just sort of like appear, they do like a little dance. The actual final version, they go back inside, so we have a nice loop. Like I mentioned before, you should loop it nicely. So yeah, you can make it fade, but you got to be careful about where you're making it fade into. As back to the original position, you can see sometimes even though one frame for move to solve use linear on the keyframes. Use happen to me during 3D animations. Yeah, even you want to use linear so you don't see it do the movement. Live equals love. Live equals love? Oh, Spiker, did you put? Oh. What did you put? I missed your comment. I don't plan to be cleaning my house myself forever. No, don't clean your house for yourself forever. Oh, your kids. Your kids do it. Yeah. I mean, sometimes kids like the weirdest jobs where they'll just like to polish. Like they'll just want to polish all the time. It's like, yeah, that's cool. You can polish. That's like the only job they'll do. Like 20 years ago, 3D Max, we have nothing but some guys make some brilliant jobs. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't think, anyway. Right, so send to all. So I'm sending this little guy to all. Should I maybe... Actually, I'm pretty happy with how... Right, are we happy with Scruffy? I'm gonna screenshot Scruffy. Send it to Julia, because I don't know if Julia's here. Yeah, it seems to be like they love to dust when they're like 3 to 4 years old. They're like really like, I don't know, maybe this really. Hey, how are you doing? How am I doing? I am slowly starting to feel tired. But I'm good. How are you doing? For Coxer. It's actually bad, but this works. Shows us that they can make a Pixar animation with Vox Animator. Thanks. But loads of people make a ton of stuff, right? Yes, that's right. I said your name like 5 different ways, but good. So now we got the fun stuff of me having to sort the friggin' body out, which is a job I hate doing. So I'm gonna copy, paste right there, so the leg actually doesn't move, but I do want a slight movement. I'm gonna move it in slightly. That just like, yay, let's go for a dance. And I'm like, let's not. 339. Oh, I got it really close. Also, why is your body raising? Okay. Do you know what? No. This is too stressful. We're only meant to be doing... But this one is just meant to be idle. So, I'm gonna make a very, very short 3-second idle animation. So the body is just, nope. Move just slightly. Maybe a little bit more. I hate doing animations. I'm not gonna lie, doing animations is the one thing that really, really irritates me, especially for animals. Good job, we're gonna switch to break time soon. Hope next season be a new season for Vox Edit 2, getting better and easier to work. Yeah, we should. When there is a new Vox Edit change, like stuff coming out, changes and updates and things, I will be making videos for Sandbox regarding this. You will have information on changes, so don't worry about that. And hopefully you'll like most of the changes. I hope. Right. Hey, right, that's nice head movement. I'm just gonna have maybe that can no, go the other way. Yep, pretty happy with that. Probably want right there. No. You know what? I'll do bits of that later. Right, tail. The tail definitely needs some movement. Leave the tail there. Then we're gonna just wag it up. Leave it for a little bit. Wag it down. Then we're gonna do like a wag up. Wag down. Wag up. Leave it. And then paste. There. Right. Wag up. Down. And then we've got the cute little wag. Add that in. See how that looks. Nicely and nicely. That doesn't. That. Less. Yep. Admit, I will. It's just the collar's irritating me a little bit because it's a bit of a bulky size. So doing that, I will add movement to the collar, but I'm gonna save that a little bit. So I've got all these fun things to do. I also need to make some P voxels as well, so I can get Scruffy's P correct. I even have a video kindly sent to me of Scruffy having a wee, and Scruffy P's with paws out front, like a little bit like a starfish, pretty much. Alright, I think I've all caught up with you guys. And we need to just make sure that the body ends back in that position. I could probably. Yes. Right, so we're gonna get this, have it in that up. Copy, paste. Body doesn't actually move that much. Lovely. Scruffy is a girl. Scruffy is a boy. Scruffy is a boy, from what I've been told. Because, yeah, I do know usually female dogs do kind of like, they squat kind of to pee. At least from my experience with female dogs, they squat to pee. And then the male dogs cock their leg. But yeah, apparently Scruffy likes to starfish pee. It's like a girl dog. I've still never seen a dog though like starfish to pee, like their front legs like out, like right out. Like I see them like squat, like they usually do. Yeah. And at the last Omnimorph, winners really impressed me. I'm still watching their works. Wow, this is impossible. You can get there. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, so we got the leg move. Okay, I'm not actually mad with that. Seems a bit much. Yeah. Maybe the paw just sort of like coming up. There, copy, paste. And the leg. That could just kind of sit there for a second. Paste. Moves and oh wait, okay, edit, redo. Copy, paste. Right, are we gonna do I can't participate with two works? Yeah, you can enter multiple assets. Almost all of our contests allow you to enter more than one asset. Right, we're gonna do a quick break so I can make another cup of tea. I'm gonna let you guys decide, am I making peppermint tea or am I making normal tea? You choose. Peppermint tea or normal tea? Peppermint tea or normal tea? Or a hot chocolate. I don't know if I want a hot chocolate though. I use rabbit template for my Easter contest, but do I need to keep all motions from that template or can I remove them to create mine? You can remove yours you can remove them and add your own for sure, of course. Hot chocolate, everyone's like, oh, chocolate, English breakfast. I don't have English breakfast tea. Actually, I do, because when I went away for my friend's hen party weekend at the hotel, one, they don't provide enough tea anyway for the time that we spent there, but I went down to the front desk and I was like, I need more tea, and they gave me a bunch more tea. So, and they actually had English breakfast there. I do technically have some English breakfast. Okay, so we got a lot for peppermint tea, peppermint tea, hot chocolate, English breakfast, fill the form with same email, Twitter, and etc. Yeah, fill it with the same email, Twitter, and all of that stuff. Yeah. J. King does a picture of what I assume to just be tea, or beer. No, I don't have any beer in the house, sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. So sorry. Okay, right, that's not too bad. Paste, right, what do you got? Hot chocolate, and now I want some tea too. Oh, you want some too? Let's go, hot drink time. Right, guys, it is break time, where I'm going to be gone for about 3-ish minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, can't remember how long this video thing lasts. So hopefully I'm back before it ends, because I totally forgot to pull it on repeat. So if it finishes, you got black screen until I come back. But anyways, I will be back super, super soon. Don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. Have a giggle. Have a laugh. Do all the fun things that you need to do. And I will be back very, very soon.
Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Panda Pops quick tips. For today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how you can unlock a template so you can play about with the animation and add to the skeleton. All you need to do is open up your chosen template, save it, then head back to the animator, create new asset, name it whatever you need to name it, and then off of the root over here, we do import hierarchy, find that original one you saved, and there we go. We've got all the animations open, and we can now add child nodes and all of this down on the skeleton. Here is a Panda tip for you guys within Vox Edit Animation. Many of you are wondering how you can go about hiding and making things just appear, much like this bit of smoke right here. So we're going to select just this one in particular. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want your item hidden inside the main asset. So I've got it hidden in the fireplace. You can't see it from underneath, can't see it from the side. And we move our arrowhead right up until the point that we want it to appear. We press this, and then the very next frame, we all of a sudden jump it to where we want it to be. Then we do our animation of it going up, and it's going up and up until it reaches the top point that we want it to reach, and then single keyframe, and it's right back down here. Hopefully this has helped you guys understand a little bit of how to make something appear and disappear instantly within Vox Edit Animator. Hope you guys enjoyed Panda Pop's Vox Edit quick tips.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. We be hitting like it's. We be hitting like it's.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Panda Pops quick tips. For today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how you can unlock a template so you can play about with the animation and add to the skeleton. All you need to do is open up your chosen template, save it, then head back to the animator, create new asset, name it whatever you need to name it, and then off of the root over here, we do import hierarchy, find that original one you saved, and there we go. We've got all the animations open, and we can now add child nodes and all of this down on the skeleton. Here is a Panda tip for you guys within Vox Edit Animation. Many of you are wondering how you can go about hiding and making things just appear, much like this bit of smoke right here. So we're going to select just this one in particular. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want your item hidden inside the main asset. So I've got it hidden in the fireplace. You can't see it from underneath, can't see it from the side. And we move our arrowhead right up until the point that we want it to appear. we press this, and then the very next frame, we all of a sudden jump it to where we want it to be. Then we do our animation of it going up, and it's going up and up until it reaches the top point that we... I am back! Yes, I'm back. Back again. Panda's back. Let's make some voxel art. So many of you guys told me to have peppermint tea, and I intended to, but somehow I ended up making just a normal tea, so I am sorry to have disappointed you all. I did not do as I was told or requested, and I am very, very bad. My apologies. Won't happen again. It probably will. But how are you all? Did you miss me? Did you enjoy my video? Enjoy your tea? Thank you. I also grabbed a muffin real quick as well. So I ate a muffin while I was gone. It was a very nice muffin. It was a blueberry muffin. I really enjoyed it. It was very good. Very nice. But yeah, I haven't had dinner yet, so I was like, yes, I'm going to quickly scoff a blueberry muffin. Right, so we got... I'm gonna have a side. Ooh, yes, good choice. Good choice, Sparky. I approve. Yes, let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How long do I have left? Wow, okay, so the first hour went like super slow. I think it's talking about all those whips and D&D stuff that's just like really pushed forward the Sorry, I just got a message. Yeah, so I think that really pushed forward the chattingness. But none of you guys talked amongst yourselves. You're so silly. Hey. And just the body then. There. Okay. Alright, so then before that point. No. That. And at this. Any giveaway tonight? Perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. See how I feel. Depends how good you are. Also depends how many people I actually have left to send to as well, because my form is getting quite a bit filled, and I don't want to have to keep telling people you might need to wait 2 months to get your asset. I'd rather miss like one stream giveaway and be able to catch up. Show us one of your one of my most complicated assets. So technically, so a lot of my older stuff, so anything that I did before January is all on my old PC, and like I've got all my newer stuff plus some of my all my like the stuff for my personal game assets are on here. So I will quickly go to my inventory and I will try and show you as best as I can using this. So the entities approved. So my most complicated is probably going to have been this one. This was literally one of the biggest assets I did, with numerous animations. So we've got me, Panda Santa, in there. We've got Andy Ritchie as an elf. We got Alex in his jumper on the sofa, and we have Joseph dressed as Rudolph per the chat's request. We then have 1, 2, 3, 4 animations. One of those animations is just a still animation, so idle, which is just this. So the Santa hat's on the ceiling. We got, like, most of it is just, I was like, I've got to have an idle version. So present is, we got the present opening happening here. So we've got Andy, he's gone, picked up a present. The present happens to be a panda, and he puts it back in his sack. I open up a present, which is my happy little elf. Joseph also receives a little panda asset, and Alex kind of like drops his cookie, wakes up and grabs another one and falls back to sleep. Surprise is, there's a lot going on here. So we've got, I'm waving, we've got Andy that jumps out of the tree, Alex is coming out of the box, and Joseph is eating a cookie and gets scared. Then we have ho ho ho. So us three are all here while Alex is shaking a present and trying to guess what it is. His shirt also lights up, so you can see like some of those bits they're lighting. Some of those pieces of his shirt lights. We got the happy little elf on the side of the building as well. But yeah. Is that 10K face limit still listed online? Limit? No, right, so technically there's no, like, you should keep it 5K is the maximum face limit. This does not even reach 5K face limit. I had this was under 5K faces. Even though it is a very, very large thing. Do you remember the spot I found, hide and seek? It was the secret room behind the portal. Yes! Your hide and seek was really good. I loved that. That was great. Your hide and seek spot was really, really good. Is the tree used to hide things that aren't on the scene? Yes. So Andy's hidden in there for surprise, and the whole of Andy's body is in there. Some things are hidden in this box as well, but most things that you see are in all of the scenes. Most of them are actually visible. There's not that much being hidden in there, other than, you know, like Andy is in the tree there. But otherwise, not really much is hidden, just because we got the presents, and the toys are actually linked to the presents as well. So they're all there. I would say as well, one of my more complicated assets to make, I wouldn't say the snow globe. Snow globe I quite liked making. I love the design I did down here. This is my favorite. But I wouldn't say this took too much. I could have done the snow a bit better. Like, in hindsight, there's loads of stuff I could have done better on that, and I definitely know what I would want to do. The other thing, where are you? Is my game machines. Right, here we go. Where's my other one? Oh, I can search for them. Okay, so I'm going to do the UFO catcher and the coin pusher, and then I'm going to go to the dance mat one. So this is my UFO catcher. So we got grabbing, goes down. There's the arrows actually on here, light up as well. And there's the prize being caught. And then we just have idle. The coin pusher. There's the coin pusher. So we got idle and then just prize. So the coin goes down, bounces, the tray's moving, and there you go. Just from a slightly different angle so you guys can see. Coin goes down, pushes bits off. There you go. Then we have the dance machine. Got that, and then we've got game on. The arrows go, and all of this is moving. Got the lights all go at the same time. Oh yeah, Cold Cuts, are you here? Did you see? I think it was put on Twitter as well. So this is why I'm going to be making some changes. I wasn't the person that I wasn't meant to deal anything to do with Omnimorphs, but the results were really delayed, so I ended up needing to calculate the results up, and I could only go off of obviously the voting that had happened for the results. I then looked a little bit deeper on the images that had been sent, and there were some very, very good pieces of work that couldn't have been fairly judged purely because of how the gifts looked, which is why but still happy. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain a little bit of that. Yeah, so some of the gifts that had been sent in, which included yours, Cold Cuts and Cheese, they didn't actually fully represent your artwork to the best of the ability that it should have been. And there was obviously some people I was very surprised that didn't get votes. And it was because of this issue. And so from now on, I am in all of the forms that I at least deal with, I will be adding a section for people to send in the GLTFs. So anybody that has a render or a GIF that might be too large or might not best construe the asset that they are using to compete in these contests, at least then, if need be, we can then take that GLTF and just do a very standard render of it and be able to make sure that that asset is being displayed nicely. Also, it's got to a point as well where obviously some quality of the renders that come through, of the GIFs that come through, just aren't quite there. And they do want to have some media posts showing off at least the top 20 or the top however many assets that make it up through to that round to be displayed and shown off. And one thing within the rules is that you do allow Sandbox to use your assets as, within tweets and social media and stuff like that. So having that there also helps with that too. It doesn't really show enough. Yeah. So yeah, that's from what I was looking at. And also a lot of people were worried that not enough people within the Vox Edit community were judging, and so I have put forward that we will in fact have cell leads within Vox Edit. More of those people will be on the judging panel, so we will have more people that deal directly with Vox Edit and definitely know about what works within Vox Edit and knows, quality stuff. Not that the other judges don't, but at least more representation from within the Vox Edit side of things. We're going to have some of those people placed within the judging panel as well. And that's something I wanted to do anyway, regardless of what's transpired the other day. Yeah, so yeah, that's they did want a better sort of media video to show off those digital fashion ones. So the top 30 all had emails sent out to them to get those files. And for some of these people had put in about 3 or 4 different responses, and we obviously couldn't say which ones of their pieces had made it. So I had to then filter through all of the responses we got. Some people had their DMs closed, which was a shame, which is why we're going to implement that as well. And it will be a requirement. You will need to send in the GLTF for it to be a valid submission. I'm also planning, once I've sort of done a few other little bits, I'm planning on making videos on the best way to submit your gifts and basically how to do your submissions, so you don't need to worry about these sort of things. Include information like make sure your assets don't go past 5k faces, make sure you've trimmed all your volumes, stuff like that. So not all of the assets go to a minting process. Some do. It varies on contests. Some may allow, maybe the prize as well as sand is that your asset will get minted. Not all of them, but some may be that. So we need to make sure that they they are ready for that. They would most likely get reviewed beforehand to make sure everything works correctly, though. Always improving. Yeah, I want to make these contests because before Andy doing such a great job on them, but he's more the game jam side, and he ended up just being sort of given the Vox Edit side of stuff to deal with. And because game jams, those contests are very large, and there is a lot of work to do within those, that the Vox Edit contest did sort of get pushed back to the side. They were still being done, but there wasn't as many, and there wasn't as much focus on them. Up until I got hired as the Vox Edit community manager, I was sort of, I had other things that I needed to work on. Andy needed to sort of like hand over a bunch of stuff to me. And so, yeah, now I'm in a position where I can put some time and energy into the Vox Edit contest, and I definitely want to make those something super enjoyable for the community to be taking part in. For the people who submitted a work for Easter contest without Twitter posts, no. Twitter posts are not a requirement. I think to make things easier, because sometimes we like to tweet out on the Vox Edit Twitter, the winners of contests and stuff. It helps so I can like track down Twitter usernames. I think I'm going to add like Twitter handles. Like you won't need to, because not everybody has a Twitter, not everybody wants to put out their Twitter. Absolutely fine, but I think I will make that like a thing on some of the forms as well, to add your Twitter handle to that too. But no, you won't get disqualified for not having a tweet out. You won't get disqualified for not having a Twitter. None of that stuff. Okay, I'm pretty happy. No, go back to the beginning. What is making everything go? Because usually right, it's the controller. I was like, what is making this go to like 10 seconds? Controller is what is doing it. Yeah, I'm not actually mad at that. That's pretty okay. And we'll do the same here. So we're gonna have a little movement. That's 4. Okay. Paste. Whoops. Okay, paste. Yeah, I want this. Oh wait. It's right there, please. Oh wait, no, go back. Then copy, paste. Right, now we need to do the collar. Collar irritates me. Right, so it goes down. Right, body goes down. Collar slightly. No, there's Z fight in there, so I'm not. Oh no, there's whole Z fighting there. Okay, so the collar actually needs to go up. No. that seems to work right there. I can probably at least do something with the medallion. For animations, my stuff. I've got playlists. I've got more. I keep saying this. I feel bad. I will have more coming out for you guys. Just, you know, kick me up my ass. Say, hey, Panda, get on with stuff. I keep getting distracted by other work things. Other work things keep getting in the way, and I'm so, oh, I like the movement on the collar there. That's nice. That just doing the bloop bloop, like bloop bloop. Yeah, I actually really like that, and I hope Julia's gonna like this. Oh, and now I've gotta do all of this, which makes me super sad. Oh wait, death pose. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, the collar is in like super sketchy position. The death pose. Like, I don't get why it didn't stay around the neck. Like, I need to be attached to a neck. Death pose time. Right, and then that just needs to be tilted, maybe, and pushed in a little bit. I don't know why it didn't just stay attached to the head properly, but okay. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. But for the collar, I do need to pretty sure death pose. Yeah, the collar's not in the right place. There we go. And controller. Wait, why is he moving? Oh, he's moving because I did like center all. My bad. Right, so copy. Paste. Oh gosh, what we got going on down here? Right, so gonna take all these end ones, do copy, paste. There we go. Lovely. Right, eat. You are attached. Yeah, you are attached to the head. Why are you not moving how you should be? Very frustrating. You. I actually kind of feel like the way the rabbit animation for the eating is perfect. Other than like the end sitting and the paw at the back. Everything else is perfect. I need to work out the Z fighting issues, but we can do that. So let's do the back leg first. So what we're going to do, super simple, super easy, so we don't get the Z fighting. That's all been moved correctly. I don't know if we need to like because it goes up. So I think if I take these out. If we take all of this out, then we should. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think we should be all right. Same with this one. Peeing animation. I will do peeing animation. Although that's like almost the right animation right there. I'm gonna just take that bit out so it's just a straight. I don't feel like you need to be kicking up like that. But we'll figure it out. Same with this. Oh, that one does just straight up go into it. Okay. Right. So that's at 3.6. Okay, so we got a few issues right there. This needs to come out. 0.1. Everything else I think looks. Right, how high is it? 2.8. 0. Yeah, this is like this is super low down leg. Or it is in the right position. You need to come down. You come down to 1.5. You go up 2. Yeah, I actually think that looks better. Right, so what did we say? 1.5. So this is going to be a little bit of a pain. Now I'm manually having to move like a ton of this. 1.5. 5 is great. 5. 5, right. View, where did we say? 2. So I can hold shit. Oh, wait, we're at 2. Okay, 2. 2.1. There. I feel like this leg, as that's moving back, so like at around about here, stretch slightly with the paw, maybe just stretching a little bit, then to go down to that position, which still needs this to be pulled out. Can't be in that position. That bit's fine. And I think this just stays where it's at. We need Julia to tell you what special Scruffy tricks, what special tricks Scruffy knows. Some dogs sneeze on command. Okay, peeing animation. If you could do rollover animation, you are a legend. Oh gosh, I don't know. At the minute, I'm just trying to sort out the actual animations. I just don't think the leg needs to kick up. Right, it just doesn't need to kick up as much. I'm gonna turn the tilt down slightly. Because it used to be the rabbit one. That's why. It used to be the rabbit one. Hey, Marassin! How are you doing? I'll ask Julia. Right, I'll ask her. Right, what? Right, I've got that. I'm just checking all these things. How much time do I have left? Wow, I only have half an hour. You guys are still enjoying Scruffy animation, right? Like, you're not like, hey, Panda, do you want to maybe do something different? You're all like, yes, we love Scruffy, 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 Scruffy. I'd be like, yeah, we love Scruffy, Scruffy, Scruffy. Oh no, I got Z fighting! Z fighting, Z fighting, Z fighting! Oh, actually, wait. Can I... Where's the Z fighting? The Z fighting's on that bit. Really? About making the collar bigger, and we really don't need a bigger collar. I don't want the Z fighting to be there. I just... Oh, we also have Z. No, it's not with the collar. It's with the head. No, I got Z fighting with the head. Oh, sacre bleu. There we go. Sorry, Scruffy. Yeah, have collar issues. Need more neck. Needs less neck. More neck means more Z fighting. Less neck, less neck. Right, so you bend, you bend, bend. Right, now we got some Z fighting going on. And I've got to do a little wiggle wiggle. Hello. Right, and we get to about here. I'm really fine. Thank you so much for the help you gave me on Discord. Thanks to you, I was able to complete your first animation on Vox Edit. Awesome! I am glad to hear it. Here to help everyone with all of their issues, no matter how silly they think their issues may be. I am here for all. And don't forget to tip your entertainer. I'm joking, you obviously don't need to tip me. But also, so I have a section where you can, on YouTube, you can become my members. I really need to know what my members want as, like, members-only content, because I'm getting a couple more members now, and I feel bad that the only things that you get are a couple of, like, special community messages I send you guys, and I think I did, like, a community vote just specifically for you guys to choose, and you get, obviously, stickers that you can use. So, I don't know. What do members... Oh, how do we become a member? So on my YouTube, you can just, like, it's the join button. It's like subscribing to me on Twitch, but you do it on YouTube. And I think the price, because I can put the price to what I want, I think I put it on, like, a lower tier price, because I don't want it to be too expensive, because I haven't really got anything overly special. When I start getting special things, when I get more and more members, either that or should I just do a Patreon? I don't know. What would you guys want on a Patreon? You want my ebook? Members only get a copy of my half of my ebook for free. I don't know. I don't know what to give. Also, what's Z fighting? Okay, Z fighting. So I can get an example right here. Perfect. So Z fighting is when there are two different colors fighting to be seen on, like, the Z axis. So that's why you get, like, they're trying to be seen and you get, like, that weird stuff. I've wondered about Patreon too. What would you do on Patreon? Ebook is perfect. Yeah, you guys just get a copy of my ebook. I have wondered whether, like, I should do... So these are a few ideas I've had about... One, for Patreon. I don't know how I would do it for my members, because obviously I wouldn't know how to get your email address, whereas on Patreon I could probably put that into something for, like, if you sign up, like, you got to give me your email address or something, and anybody that signs up to a certain tier on Patreon, you go into a role like once a month or something for one of my NFTs. So I might have, like, you know, one NFT that will be there for so many months, and, you know, once a month there'll be, you guys would go into a raffle, and one Patreon of level, I don't know, a $10 Patreon subscriber will get to go into the raffle every single month, and you could, yeah, I don't know, like a membership NFT system on OpenSea, a little bit like that. I mean, unlimited NFTs for the people that join. Yes, special templates. I haven't really made templates. I know some people that make templates, but I haven't really made any templates. People do. But I do like that. But yeah, Patreon would be great for the ebook. You guys would be able to, like, get the ebook. Oh no. Just don't know what you, like, I've got to really brand myself out for you guys. I need to push myself further. Like, to really put myself out there in a normal sense. And he makes an update that caused some login problems for certain countries like Denmark. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't think I could gate that, but maybe, because if I put things on the Sandbox Marketplace, then it's gonna be on there, but maybe, you know, I could do it, so I could airdrop the asset so you wouldn't, like, early access. Oh, I don't know how I would do that. I don't think I could gate assets. Like, if it's on the Sandbox Marketplace, it's on the Sandbox Marketplace. I could potentially maybe, like, get my verified minted assets, and because I own them, I could put them on OpenSea, and I could make it so only certain people could see the, like, could buy from the OpenSea. I could make it like you need the link from me to purchase it. Post a few quietly. Shh. I'm just like, shh, it's going up. I think I could do it that way. That would be something I could potentially do, where it's like, I'll be like, hey guys, here's the link to you Patreon people. Or it could have unlockable content. Yeah, there's a lot there. Oh, you guys are giving me so many ideas. I want to implement for all of you, and, you know, make you really feel like you are part of my little club, my little panda community, guys. I don't know, what should I call you guys? Are we in a club together? What is it? Are we... at completely different heights. It's very peculiar. And that, well, saying that, that is... Okay. Minions. Yeah, you guys are my minions. I like hats and hoodies. Oh... Okay, I've got some plants. They're expensive to make. I need to know. Right, does anybody have a good supplier where it's a good site that makes good quality custom stuff? Because I'm actually wearing one now. This cost me 17 quid to have made and shipped to me. So this is my Axie smash that like button. My Axie on. In fact, can you see it? I can't. I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. There you go. So it says smash that like button, and it's my Axie smashing into the like button. And it's not bad quality. The printing isn't great, I'm going to be honest. But I did have to make it like as large as the site would allow me to make it. I don't know whether it would have looked better smaller, but I like it this size. I wouldn't have wanted this design smaller. Yeah, you can, yeah, I will allow it. Or you can just say what one it is. Do you have a Patreon account, Panda? I don't, but we're talking about it. We're talking about it. Talking about perhaps. Okay, so and you've used them? You've used them and you like them. Okay, so because I've got a design that I'm thinking of. Oh, and it starts selling. So do I make it and you guys, because I would need to like send it to you. All right, let's just quickly sign up. I've got time. Yeah, I'll just continue with that. Thank you. Sign in. Yep. Let's go. I am a digital content creator or influencer. Am I an influencer, guys? Like, do I totally influence you in the world of crypto? I'm such an influencer. Just for myself at the minute. I'm shopping for myself. Right. Oh, okay. Those just, oh, they're the best sellers. Okay, good. Right, women's clothing. Let's have a little look. Oh, skirt/dresses, swimwear. I can have my own swimwear line. Right, t-shirts. Don't like that. That's a nice cut. That's nice, slouchy tee. Like that. Oh, these are USD. Oh, do they do UK? This is the problem. I need like UK, right? Why? Okay, I don't want to sound like slutty or anything, but why do none of these t-shirt store things have ones that have low cut tops? Where are the low cut tops for women? I like low cut. They're all like up here, like this one. They're like up here or like a V-neck. Where are the low cuts? I want low cuts. You need a V-cut. I'm on V-cut, but I want lower than a V-cut. V-cuts aren't very low cut. Like, I want something that's like this shape, but closer to the boobage. You sent me the, oh wait. You know, you sent me the right one. It's the same thing. Push-up bra. Always get a push-up bra. Oh wait, is this UK version? Okay. Order for yourself. I shall. Right, let me have a look. Okay, this is different. Oh, okay, women's clothing. T-shirts, yes. I mean, tank tops do it, but I want something, so tank tops have the low cutness that I want, but they're tank tops. And I want something with sleeves, but that still shows off the goodies. Not to sound rude or anything. Okay, this one actually has like slightly lower. I like this, the organic tea, £9.50. Oh, okay, £9.50. That's not too bad. I'll have to check this out. Shipping £3.29. Okay, so that's cheaper than this one that I've paid for. So I'm gonna do a new design. I've got a design in mind that I want to do. I like this t-shirt. I mean, summer is coming up, so maybe I should do a tank top. I don't know. How much cheaper are they? Oh, these tank tops are really nice. See, tank tops have the cut I want. I want a tank top cut, but with sleeves. That's all I want. That is all I want. I want a tank top cut, like chesticle cut with sleeves. And so the hardest to source to varying body shapes and types. Oh yeah, it can be hard. Do not deny that. I can be quite picky over my clothing. Paris says, yeah, I'll just cut that bad boy. This is why when I find a top that I really, really like, I will buy 2 of that top. Okay? I'll buy 2 of that exact same top just so I can have the top that I like and keep it and wear it more often because it's the same top, it's I just got 2 of them. And then it lasts me longer. Doesn't matter if you think it's a little bit. It is. Have your cake and eat it too. Yes. His clothes and sells them for thousands. Yeah, but nobody's going to buy my stuff for thousands. Are you? Is anybody here going to buy my stuff for thousands of dollars? I wouldn't ever ask any of you to do that, by the way. Seems ridiculous. I don't think any clothes should cost that amount of money. The biggest spends I make are on my Converse and a special pair of Simpsons Vans. Shoes are my biggest cost, and I don't buy them that often. Most of the time I ask for them for Christmas, or I find them on eBay that have barely been worn, and I've found some amazing deals on there. Love eBay. I'm pretty happy. The front legs, I'm pretty happy with the movement on them. Right up until near the end. We also need, like, the body to finish. We need everything to finish the way it started. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oh, whoops. Don't know why that highlighted. Take all those bad boys. Copy. So zoom, 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 zoom. And do a little pasty. Oh, the tail's wagging! Look at the tail wag! Happy little tail wag! Okay, I'm really happy with that. Right, let's carry on with this. Here we get to there. Okay, the leg starts to shimmy up a little bit. I'm gonna just place you back down the ground. Oh, the leg was so far up. No wonder this one's on the floor and this one isn't. That is ridiculous. Right, that's on the floor. When does it start? Oh, it starts changing there. Okay, so you put your leg down to a 1. Thank you. He was being no, he's still eating. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have this done for you by Thursday, the next stream. The next stream will be Thursday, and you will be in for a treat to see Scruffy peeing. I might do rollover. We'll see. You guys are asking a lot from me. Especially considering this was just meant to be like a nice little thing. Nice little ditty thing that we are now somehow making into a huge thing. Not that I'm complaining, I actually really like it. Really happy that Scruffy is now part of the family. The leg was too high here too. Copy, paste. And most of that looks alright. There's a little leg movement, and then it goes. We got a huge like body jump up. So we go like here, it goes up, and then I'm just gonna have it. I'm just going to delete these leg movements right here because we can probably do those ourselves without it looking too weird. Because it does its little rabbit jump. Does it probably look a lot more natural? Yeah, the head. Oh, the head as well does a weird. Head goes up, and we'll take that down. And I'm just going to copy, paste that there, so the head's already in its. So now it's just getting the back leg as we move. Oh my gosh, how do I make this normal? We go like out, then in. Actually, that looks more normal than anything that I've seen. Yeah. Isn't his feet underground? His feet are on the ground, right there. He's got like just like a tiny bit. His front paws are, yes, but we're sorting that. So basically, I've taken the small mammal template, the one with the rabbit, and I've turned it into this cute little Yorkie. And because I've had to reposition a bunch of stuff, and because somehow, weirdly enough, a Yorkie doesn't quite move or sit the same way a rabbit does, so I'm having to play about with the animations. We've already got, like, death is done. Death, if I go over here, death is done. We've got that sorted, that's great. Death pose is done. We're in the middle of eat. Get hit. Just doesn't, like... I mean, to be honest, it's not... I want to say it's awful. Like, if I just... Why is it going... What's... There we go. But the collar needs repositioning. But on a whole, if I just get these keyframes and just copy and paste them, that getting hit isn't awful. That probably won't take too long. Idle, that doesn't need anything doing it to it. This idle's been done, and we need to do... I think I deleted some... Oh my gosh. Okay, and then walk. I think I deleted like some of the animation. And it just pauses. Just like, yeah, that's the end of the walk. Just zoop. Oh, wait, no. If I delete... Sorry. Oh, I know why it does that. It's meant to... So if I actually... Wait. If I take all of this and do copy, paste, I would just need to tidy that up a little bit. It looks like a rabbit. Scruffy does not look like a rabbit. You cannot tell me Scruffy looks like a rabbit. Scruffy does not look like a rabbit. Lies. Lies, I tell you. Lies. Fine. That's because this isn't where it should be. That should be on 0. That looks like that's in the right place. So this is why. And then this down. Paste. Cross. The Z fighting. Again. Down. On think 0. Yeah. Move it out. Move it side. Leg. On the floor right there. Same for this one. Floor. And same again. The floor. Copy. Paste that bad boy. What time? I think we're at time. Yes! You have had me for 3 hours! Ha 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 ha. Well done, guys. And the collar is really irritating me that is just not right. Copy. Right there so you don't move. Okay. Need to... Okay, that's good. Right, save. Let's just look at Scruffy's face again. Definitely not a rabbit. Croissant, not a rabbit. I totally forgot to look at how many people I still had on my giveaway form to send giveaways out to. So let me just double check that. 1, 2. Okay, no, I've got too many, so I'm gonna wait until Thursday to do another one. Sorry, guys. For anybody who was waiting for a giveaway. I will have Scruffy completely, hopefully, finished by Thursday. That's when I next stream. So hopefully, Scruffy will be completely finished with all the animations, the bells and the whistles by Thursday. And yeah, I'll show you Scruffy off then. And hopefully we'll do a few more different characters. I think we've got all of the goblins done. I believe all goblins are done. I've got the Elder Goblin, all his animations. He's like completely done. Like, he's got his attacks, he's climbing, he's got his dodge, death pose, get hit, recover, heavy attack, idle, jump, interact. Oh, wait, what's jumping there? Okay, one, I actually love how his arms are at the end, and that is how they should be at the start, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they are. Okay, so it's his stomach that's making everything be bent inwards. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so instead, I have to move his arms real quick. Move his cane. There we go. Lovely. Right, and then these two. Be finished. But yeah, it's his chest, copy, paste. Not quite. Belly. Copy, paste. Yes. There we go. So we need to make sure the beginning and end animations are the same so it loops nicely. Land. No! I've missed off his cane for some of these. Oh, right. Interact, I know I've done. Idle combat. Okay, I think maybe it was just the one. I hope. Oh no, idle 2. Okay, idle 2. Idle 2, there we go, lovely. Yeah, that all looks good. I can see the cane is on there. I'm checking this real quick. Oh, the cane's not on that one. Okay, cane. There. Oh, cane's not on that one either. Cool. There we go. Hey, so the Elder Goblin is done. Did you create the animation or did you import them from the existing models on Vox? For the dog, they are already the ones attached to him. And the same for this guy. These are all... I just unlocked him. What's... Oh, I don't want to create a new animation. But yeah, these are all just the animations. I just unlocked them so I could add the cane, add the cape and stuff to him. Which I haven't checked. The cape is also on... Oh, of course it's not. Right, the cape is... there. Cool. Good job I got really, really good peripheral vision to know when I've missed them, because I'm literally just looking at this side of the screen. Okay, right, great. So got all of his animations all sorted. I had to edit his animations because he's got a cane as well as a cape and he's old, so I wanted him bent over. So I did have to redo his animations, much like I'm having to redo Scruffy's animations. But I'm pretty sure we've got all our goblins in a row. We've got all them sorted. We've got Raffi, we got Keith, we got Helgalina, we've got the other female warrior. I think we've got everyone. Oh no, I think I took the warrior goblin. Oh no, yeah, I did the warrior goblin. Here we go. I haven't shown you guys this one. So this is the warrior goblin. This is another one that I've done separate. Same size and everything as the other ones, but their tusks are slightly bigger. They've got slightly larger arms. Wears proper outfits compared to the other ones. And they always have like a symbol shaved into the back of their head. Compared to the other ones, and usually paint blood or cut little sections in their head to mimic blood coming out, or to just allow some to come out, to scare their victims if they are running up behind them. And he's got a big ass sword. Yeah, we got all of his ones, I think, are absolutely fine. And he hasn't got anything else, so I only had to deal with his sword. Some things I had to, like, move his sword, so I had to do some animations on it. But for the most part, he's absolutely fine. So this is the warrior goblin. He's just got slightly larger arms. But yeah, that's that. Let's just switch over to this for the ending screen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll have Scruffy done for you guys, 100% promise. And yeah, we'll do some more. I've done the goblins. I think I've got a few more things for the castle to be done. I will think about what else needs to actually be done for the goblin castle, because I would like to just be finished with the castle. Like, get that done, get like that area sorted. But yeah, hopefully that will be all fine and we'll get the castle sorted, get that done for the game. Yeah, so I'll see you on Thursday. I will be doing the Thursday tutorial session, so that will be 9 AM UTC, 10 AM my time. Might do it a little bit later, just depends on what's going on the day. So that will be 1 hour tutorial session. Don't know what I'll teach you guys. When Pandonia, I'm working on it, Bravo, working on it. But then Thursday evening time starts 6 PM UTC, 7 o'clock my time. We'll be doing 4-ish hours streaming, creating assets and all that fun stuff, and most likely put a few into my game. As always, guys, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you on Thursday, hopefully, and goodbye!